Black Myth, Wukong, developed in Unreal 5, was delayed, but that was like 6 months ago, so it's coming out pretty soon. IGN first hands-on preview.
Since Black Myth Wukong released its first trailer 3 years ago, every year on August 20th, the developer Game Science has shown something new about the development progress of the game. However, what's different this year is that we finally got to play it. My 45-minute demo provided 3 boss fights and a relatively complete chapter.
Why not? Where's mine? What if I play this fucking game? Everybody's gonna watch it if I play it. Why don't they give me the? Why don't they let me fucking play the game?
Experience. It's worth noting that after the event, the dev team made some adjustments to the trial version based on the feedback and suggestions received during the closed-door evaluation that I participated in. As a result, my experience may differ slightly from what others experienced in Hangzhou and at Gamescom in Cologne.
Oh, he's like that one dude in Sekiro.
Due to time limitations, this trial version did not...
Look at that snow, man. Like, I gotta tell you, the way this game looks is so nice. It's loud? Yeah, it's probably a bit loud. I'll turn it down a bit. Yeah, this looks so nice.
Include the level up system. However, it provided players with a set of skills and equipment that will be obtained in the mid-game of the final version.
Okay.
In addition to basic light and heavy
like
attacks, the protagonist's attack stances can be switched between 3 different postures, including smash form, pillar form, and thrust form at any time. Furthermore, spells such as Immobilize, Stone Solid, Ring of Fire, and the Pluck of Many are also available for use.
Wow.
There are also 2 transformation abilities. One turns you into the previously seen Fireblade Wolf, and the other results in a creature with poisonous attacks. Additionally, players...
That's pretty fucking impressive. This is really interesting. Oh my god.
Will find and collect certain potions for in-game use. It's important to note that these configurations may vary slightly depending on the different stages. The first boss is named Centipede Guai, and it appeared in the first 13-minute gameplay trailer released in 2020. This time, it awaits players in a horrible cave. Its attack methods include rolling and heavy punches, as well as the ability to release poisonous gas. This gas inflicts a slow-acting poison effect on the
I mean, I'm gonna say, this is, I mean, like, I already see, there's a lot of mechanics out of this shit. For, the first boss? Wow.
Protagonist, causing gradual health loss, which can only be cured by consuming antidote potions. However, this boss is considered relatively easy overall in terms of difficulty for this trial version. After becoming familiar with its attack patterns, most players should be able to defeat it easily.
So I guess you can
The second boss is the
That seemed pretty cool, yeah. I like that. That looked really good. First boss in presentation. Ooh, good point. Very good point. Yeah.
Macaque Chief, as seen in the Snow Mountain of the 2021 trailer. This time, players can experience the sequence just as it was shown. You can observe how the protagonist's movements and combat in the snow-covered terrain dynamically affect the accumulation of snow in real time. This battle also holds a secret. If the Macaque Chief's health is reduced to half...
You call him a macaque?
Within a certain time, it triggers his second phase. To encounter the monkey with wings, the protagonist needs to venture deeper into the scene. In this state, the monkey's aggression, attack range, and attack patterns all increase significantly.
So there's unlockable hard modes by beating the bosses faster? That's really cool. Holy shit.
Gains the ability to launch aerial assaults against the player, making for a thrilling and intense encounter. The third boss is the Tiger Vanguard, who
it's a furry. Okay.
Appeared in the 2022 trailer. This time, the Tiger Vanguard awaits players as challenges in a blood pool in a temple. According to the developers, this boss will play a role in the storyline as an NPC who imparts the Stone Solid skill to the protagonist.
That makes sense.
Therefore, you will witness him using this skill during the battle.
Yeah.
One highlight of this scene is how the water reacts and changes dynamically with the actions in combat. The Tiger Vanguard boasts the highest attack speed and aggression among the 3 bosses.
That's a problem.
Not only does he possess both physical and spell-based attack abilities, but his combo attacks also deal substantial damage, making it easy to fall victim to his assault.
I'm gonna be real, like, this looks fucking good. This looks really fucking good, man. Like, has a lot of patterns, that's good. Yeah, like, wow. This is what Wukong should have been? Yeah.
Chapter experience provided during the Hangzhou event that I played the game at is called Purple Cloud Mountain. The overall scenery is somewhat reminiscent of the in-game footage shown in the 2022 trailer. This is a relatively complete level experience, featuring various environments such as forests, villages, and temples. There are also as many as 4 or 5 types of enemies waiting for players along the way.
You know, one thing I notice here is I don't really see a lot of NPCs that are like 1 and 2 hit NPCs. Maybe the reviewer just didn't show a lot of them because it was like, okay, these are like throwaway monsters. But it seems like every monster that you fight here is like, it matters.
Don't underestimate these minions, as they also possess the ability to deliver a fatal blow to the protagonist with a single strike. There's also a detour path in the level that players might not easily find, where they can encounter a hidden boss, the Poisonous King. This creature has the appearance of a scorpion-like monster.
Yeah, look at that, bro. Like, watch this.
This creature has the appearance of a scorpion.
That looks really cool.
Like monster. After engaging in conversation with it, players need to break the wine barrel beside it to start the battle.
That makes it mad.
This hidden boss presents the highest level of difficulty in this trial version. It possesses extremely fast attacks, deals heavy damage, and boasts skills that inflict poison on the player. It took me nearly an hour of fighting to defeat it, and there were several instances where I succumbed to poison before being able to use the cure potion in time. And while Black Myth shares some similarities in its mechanics with the Dark Souls series, the combat feel here is quite distinct from any other similar games.
I don't think this looks like, I mean, the thing is that like any game that has iframing or something like that is like compared with Dark Souls, but like, I think that, like, a lot of games have this type of functionality. Where it's like, I think you have, like, a set number of heals, you fight a boss, you can dodge their attacks, you can knock them down, they can do the same thing to you. It's, like, kind of really not that complex, right? I don't think Dark Souls owns that idea.
In my opinion, this distinction arises from the fact that in other Souls-like games, players typically wielded weapons like swords or axes, with the grip at the weapon's end during combat. However, in Black Myth Wukong, the main weapon is a staff, primarily held in the middle.
I wonder if you're able to use different weapons.
Grip on the staff changes according to different moves, creating a varied rhythm and action, even changing the length of the staff in combat. The impact feedback from the staff striking enemies is quite distinctive as well. Coupled with the support from the spell system during combat, Black Myth Wukong stands apart as an action RPG with a unique feel, differentiating itself from other ARPG and action games that have come before. Ultimately, despite developer Game Science providing a substantial...
Yeah, I really am impressed by the amount of just like different looking NPCs in this game. Especially if this is like a very limited look at the game. Like, they don't really look like they're particularly derivative of each other. They look very unique and different. I like this a lot, man. Like, this is... Dude, this looks really good.
Amount of gameplay content in this trial version, there are still numerous questions waiting to be answered. For example, whether the protagonist possesses any other weapons, how the level up system works and what the skill tree looks like, and how many transformations and spells are available. All of these questions can only be answered once the game is finally released.
Yeah, like, look at the, I was trying to get like a good frame of like this guy. Let me see if I can do one. Yeah, a lot of these frames aren't like super like clear, but like even like the fur on this tiger, I really feel like this is a big step up in graphical quality, especially for like how well it plays too, because like this guy's probably playing it on a top of the line PC for sure, but like it's still really impressive to see this. Unreal 5, yeah, this game is developed in Unreal 5.
released. Speaking of which, Black Myth Wukong is currently scheduled for release in the summer of 2024 for both PC and next generation console.
It's so weird to think that's less. I mean, I guess that probably is basically like could be a little bit less than a year from now.
Platforms. For more on your favorite games, keep it right here on IGN.
Dude, that's nuts. Like, I didn't expect to see like the combat be like this clean. Especially whenever I'm actually looking at the boss fights and everything. But, like, this looks really, really nice, man. Yeah, Twitch has got to get their bitrate shit. They've got to get it together before this game comes out, man. Let's be honest. We'll get the date at the Gamescom this week. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that could be it. I've got to figure that out, man. I had a meeting with Twitch semi-recently, and I complained to them directly about that. So we'll see what happens.